In the break room, just now. Coworker. Hey, can I get your cell phone number? Quote. Me. Sure. Give them my work cell number. CW. Oh, I have that number. But I called you last night several times and you didn't answer. Me. Yeah. That phone goes in my backpack on silent when I leave the office. CW. Can I have your personal cell number then? Quote. Me. No. Sorry. My personal cell stays personal. CW. But then how am I supposed to get a hold of you after hours? Quote. Me. Exactly. CW stares incredulously as I smile and walk away. This happened at a retail job I worked. Except it was a manager. They had the cell numbers of other people in the department and said, "How come I don't have your number? Kill trucks?" Quote. To which I replied, verbatim, "I don't want the hassle of billing the company for working off hours." The subject was dropped after that. For years, I told my supervisor that I didn't have a personal cell phone. It worked great. 867-5309. This is funny. Well, how am I supposed to intrude on your personal time about something that's absolutely not life? Threatening? Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing. But then how am I supposed to get a hold of you after hours? You're not. I am not available after hours. Good for you. I give them a Google number that I ignore. But then how am I supposed to get a hold of you after hours? You're not. Man, I've gotten lucky with this. In the past, no one wanted my number. At my second to last job, the one person who got my personal number, my lead, wanted my number for social reasons. First time we hung out, she smoked me out and we ended up being a damn good friends for years. She moved out of town and we're not in regular contact now. Last job provided me a work cell and rules varied from strictly 9 to 5 to on call. You'll be paid in 15-minute increments for every call. If it's John or Dave, they're not authorized to call you after 6 p.m., so tell them to call me and hang up. Current job uses Teams. I used my personal cell as a backup for a meeting once or twice when the internet went down at my house, but nothing stupid. I did install Slack on my personal phone in case I have to call out sick or something. But while it is allowed, it's not required. And that's how it should be. I used to work at Sam's Club and the managers would call my emergency contact when they couldn't get a hold of my number after work hours asking to come in that same day. I answered a few times at first but started ignoring it after my first year. I work in warehousing and transportation now, and even though it pays better, it's not enough nowadays. But point is though is I'm normally have a good work ethic the first year, but as the years go by the value of my money decreases, and so my work ethic reflects my pay unless properly compensated. If this is an emergency, please have up now and dial 911. BOUNDAR. Up set some boundaries and it was most effective. Coworker was not pleased. Coworker needs to open their eyes and stop providing free labor. This is exactly why I use a text now number for work. You're never getting my personal number. Silent mode from 1600 to 0700 and weekends. I'm not permitted overtime? It can wait to tomorrow. Can I have your person number? Breath in deeply. Puts hands together. Look, you are a great person, but I am not interested in you. Walk out. /. Too bloody right. Keep your private number private. If work, employer requires a mobile number, they should provide you with a phone. You turn it on at work and off after hours, no compromise. I completely flummoxed one of my previous staff members when I explained to her that she didn't have my personal number. And I don't give my personal number out to anyone at work. Whether it's the clients, my bosses, or my staff. But then how can I find your social media? That's the point. Laura. CW. But then how am I supposed to get a hold of you after hours? Quote. Me. That's the neat part, you don't. Quote. This is the same with Facebook. I work at an agency where everyone is friendly. Yay. I don't have anyone from work on my friends list. A few have asked and I said no. They can find me on Instagram if they like. But not on Facebook. There has been some whining. But yeah, boundaries. Thing is, HR most likely already has a contact number for you. And it's already part of your employee file. Think the only time I've willingly given out my number is 2 years ago during hurricane season. Old supervisor was putting together a phone list to keep in contact in case the weather turns bad. Most of us translated that to a way to ask you to come in on your off time. Supervisor forgot I already had her number. So I set her ringtone to silent and changed the hours when calling me would send you straight to voicemail. Think she got the message since she never asked why I never returned her calls.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.